I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from.
What?
How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death.
Oh.
A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never
It's another one of the doors!
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hey, at least you know it's a door, not a god like the rest of her people.
For identiscan.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
I know, right?
Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Oh, crud.
I underestimated you. Too bad now
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down
That's
here.
what I was thinking.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
It's happening. Oh, it's happening. We're Project Zero Dawn. Oh, it's happening. Oh.
Zero Dawn.
Oh! I'm hyped!
Are you really so surprised?
Yes! Lounge staff to the admin. Another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Povich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example. Security staff who can subdue enraged embryologist. I called it. I called it. Embryologists. I called it. I called it. I'm just saying. Dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Aw, fudge. Aw, fudge. Soundproofing? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn. Just a thought. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe I don't know what's going on. Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge selection of herbal teas. I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals. I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand joke. Steep demand. That would be me. This is the email I would get. This is the email I would get. This is... I've seen these kind of emails and texts through. Steep demand. Let's go.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Initiating playback.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret
It's
super
not.
weapons
It's
program.
not.
The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies.
We're going
Zero
to
Dawn
outer
is
space
not a
with our
super weapons
freaking
program.
embryos.
And it will not save us.
That's what I'm calling it right
Nothing
now.
will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months.
Oh, but
That
it's
is
been
at the
longer
what you
than a
call
century.
survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot
getting
be stopped.
goosebumps.
The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into
Fudge!
darkness. Harris.
We knew this much! Fudge, you better explain to me now, game. I need to know.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Mama, she was right.
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious.
Pentecostal
Favorite
serious.
chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Why?
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Just go.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious.
Yep.
And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
But you people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Wow. Well, welcome in everybody from the raid. We're right in the middle of figuring out what Project Zero Dawn is. So, you don't want spoilers, heads up. And if you're ready to be spoiled, I'm freaking ready. Oh, here we go.
Elizabeth Sobek.
Oh, here we go.
You've heard the bad
Explain
news,
everything.
and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist.
Us.
But does that have to be the end?
Here we go. What is it?
What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia.
Ha!
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future.
Holy fudge.
Join me
Holy fudge.
and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed. But then
Holy fudge. Holy
remade?
fudge.
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
What the fudge?
Elizabeth did this
What the fudge?
for life, for us.
What the fudge is going on here?
What I'm
Why
saying.
Hades then? If it was part of Gaia.
That's what I'm saying, Deidre. Is she
how
human or
did
is she
it end up in the
robot?
wreckage of a Pharaoh robot. And why does it want to kill me? And
That's a sexy
Apollo,
looking doc.
the archive of knowledge. What happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are.
What the
Maybe the
fudge
answer's
is going
lying
on?
And what about Hades? Hades was in that list too. Where does Hades fit in that whole list? They kind of conveniently skip past that part at the end of the explanation. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Chill out there, girl.